Ladies and gentlemen of the press, it is with pride and pleasure that I introduce to you our party's candidate for Governor of California, Mr. Lucky Flanagan.
Top of the morning to you, and thank you all for being here today, and thanks to the Green Party for putting their trust in me. Now, I know you all have lots of questions, so let's get right to it. Yes, you, sir. You, sir.
Isaac Lewis, Washington Post. How do you plan on lowering our state's emissions without driving more businesses out of California, as previous administrations have done?
Well, I plan to provide tax incentives for developing new alternative fuel technologies right here in California. This will create new job opportunities and boost the economy. I believe that's what's best for our residents, the country, and the planet.
Okay. Lucky, right here. Lucky over here. Lucky over here.
Lucky, right here.
Jim Allen, USA Today. How do you expect to deal with the pressures from the lobbyists and special interest groups in Washington?
Well, I'm fighting for the little guy, the average middle-class American. That's the only lobby that influences me.
Well, how are you going to be able to resist the offer of a tasty treat, say a fresh batch of fudge-striped cookies?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Listen.
No. It's all right. Firstly, let me say that the only thing that influences me are the needs of the residents of this state. And secondly, you're thinking of the Keebler elves. They're the cookie experts. Next.
James Cusimano, Statesman Journal. Is it true that you have +2 intelligence, +6 wisdom, and +4 charisma?
Yes, it's true. In fact, it's also true that I have +8 dexterity when in the presence of either a knight or a paladin, so watch out. Next.
Yeah, hey, Al Johnson, Elkhart Examiner. The homeless population in California continues to rise, as you know.
I do, and I plan to...
There wasn't a question there. Do you mind telling us about your own recent struggles with poverty and homelessness?
I'm sorry, poverty.
I have here on record from several sources that you did indeed spend many years living under a bridge, eating goats. What do you have to say about that?
Sir, you're thinking of the troll from the Three Billy Goats gruff. Right? No relation. Next.
Patricia Claymore, World Weekly News. Do you have any comments about your relationship with a small boy named Jack, who you told, and I quote, that you would grind his bones to make your bread? Be he alive or be he dead?
What?
Whoa.
Miss Claymore.
Ms. Claymore.
Ms. Claymore.
Ms.
Claymore.
Thank you.
You are talking about the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, how could you possibly think that I would... Next.
Eileen Waters from Garden and Gun. Now, what really happens when you eat something after midnight?
Here we go.
You have got to be kidding. That is the Mugwai from the movie The Gremlins. Now, people, please. This is a press conference. You're supposed to be asking me important questions like my stance on abortion or the budget deficit, universal health care. Now, who has another question?
Yeah, right here.
Does anyone have another question that doesn't involve unicorns, the Wolfman, or having sex with mermaids? Okay. Who has a question that's not about my pot of gold or leading you to the end of a rainbow or saying something like, oh, they're after me Lucky Charms? Finally, yes, sir.
Walter Lankowski, National Parks Monthly. Now, if elected, how do you plan to protect the federal lands in California from their continued deforestation?
See, folks, a simple question from our friend the Yeti.
Hey, I am not a Yeti. I'm a Sasquatch.
Isaac Lewis, Washington Post. Is it true that you stole Christmas from the residents of Whoville?
That was me.
You bastard.
Okay.